Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, June 25, 2025. You could be struggling with indecisiveness today. A sense that you are not valued for the work you do can take hold. However, it may have more to do with your sensitivity than reality. Compulsive thinking now can cause confusion and an overly serious frame of mind. With today's Sun-Saturn square, it's easier to see the flaws, perhaps a little too much so. Streamlining and simplifying are important strategies because they reduce waste and time in the long term, even if it feels like progress is slow currently. If someone is discouraging your more playful side, or if you feel censored in a relationship, you can reach a point of frustration. Temporary setbacks may discourage you today, but they could also lead to greater happiness later, so be as patient as possible. This aspect is about taking care of your future self, even if it means sacrificing your comfort levels right now. You've likely felt the dark energy creeping into day. Extremely challenging news will likely crop up suddenly for you to face. This is because the mighty Sun, our great luminary, spins through the heavens and will square off with a crushing Saturn now in your solar house of true love, dating, and children. Sharp disagreements around money and love will appear, likely making you damage control. If you have children with your partner, you may have to cover a ridiculous and heavy expense for one of your kids. The recent spate of small problems in the workplace can be solved by tipping the balance of power just a bit further in the other direction. You can and should do it on your own. With nothing but your own conscience to guide you, it can be fairly challenging to get the exercise you need on a daily basis. Give yourself the luxury of a virtual personal trainer if you can afford it, and you feel you would benefit from that extra guidance. Otherwise, develop a workout schedule with a friend so that you are not alone on this very important venture. Your exercise regimen is only valuable if you do it consistently. Make it easy for yourself. The master vibration is in the air today, and when this happens, your visionary ability is greatly enhanced. This essence increases your range of thinking. While everyday things and the routine of day-to-day thinking take up the majority of time, being able to think about the future and the big picture can be a real bonus. Think about where you want to see yourself in 5, 10, and 20 years from now. Be sure that you are walking the best path now to get there. Weekend or not, with the moon making its only visit to your work sector while Venus is here during Mars' first weekend in your career sector, the focus is likely to be on your professional game today. However, away from the noise of the working week, this will make it easier to eavesdrop on what an alignment between heart and gut on the job front is telling you, and as you adjust to having Mars' professional passions, fighting and competitive spirit to draw on for the first time in 2 years. Before the new working week begins, this is helping to rewrite a sense of what's possible. Yesterday not only saw the moon leave your romantic sector, but less than an hour later the sun left your relationship sector. While until Venus, the planet of love, returns to your relationship sector in 13 days, there is no planetary activity on the relationship front, while you have 5 planets keeping things alive on the romantic front. On both fronts there is a lot to process and unpack. Aries, today invite steadiness where you usually rush. Quote of the day: consistency builds more than intensity ever could. Color: rustic red, rooted and reliable. Lucky numbers: 2, 6, 11. A slower pace will bring more progress than a bold leap. Give your energy a rhythm. What you tend with care will soon grow strong. Our eyes in the sky. For June 25, 2025, the cards speak with a voice both soft and empowering, as if the universe is gently guiding us back into alignment with what really matters. Today's draw: the Star, Page of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, and Knight of Swords paints a day that calls for quiet hope, tender curiosity, trust in your legacy, and brave, focused movement despite uncertainty. The message begins with the star, a symbol of healing, renewal, and the soul's deepest wishes. After hows or confusion, this card shows up like the first clear night after a storm, reminding you that your light, no matter how distant it sometimes feels, is still there. Today is a powerful invitation to reconnect with what inspires you, what lifts your spirit when the world feels heavy. This could be as simple as listening to a song that brings tears to your eyes, or writing down one small dream you haven't given up on. Even in quiet moments, your hope is powerful. Let it live and breathe again. The innocence of the Page of Cups follows with a curious heart. This card is often about emotional openness, creativity, and unexpected messages, like when someone texts you right as you're thinking of them, or you suddenly remember a childhood wish that still matters. You may feel extra sensitive today, or more imaginative, and that's not something to push away. Let your inner child speak. Let yourself wonder, imagine, even flirt with life a little. This is a perfect day to let go of perfection. And be willing to play, to reach out, to be emotionally honest even if your voice shakes a little. Next, the Ten of Pentacles brings you back to earth in the most comforting way. This is the card of long-term blessings of family, home, security, and building something that lasts. It reminds you that your presence matters in ways you might not see yet. You're contributing to a larger story, your lineage, your community, your legacy. It's a great day to check in on your foundations. How's your home feeling lately? Are you proud of what you're nurturing? And even if some things feel out of place right now, this card says you're further along than you think. And then comes the moon, with its shadows, dreams, and deep waters. This card doesn't speak in straight lines, it speaks in symbols, feelings, and intuitions. Today, not everything may make logical sense, but that's okay. The moon reminds us that uncertainty can still be sacred. Trust your gut. If something feels off, listen. If something pulls at your heart, follow it. This is a card that asks us to walk through the fog with faith that our inner light will lead the way. Your emotions today are not distractions, they're maps. Finally, the Knight of Swords rides in with purpose. This knight doesn't wait for perfect timing, he moves. His message is about taking mental clarity and turning it into action. Is there something you've been overthinking? Today could be the day to just start, even if it's messy. Have the conversation, the email, make the change. Don't rush blindly, but don't stay stuck in analysis either. Let your courage lead. Together, these cards invite you into a deeply human space, a place where hope meets intuition, where play meets purpose, and where stillness coexists with bold motion. Today, you're being asked to listen within, trust your vision, and begin the next step of your journey even if it's still forming in the mist. What is the star reminding you to believe in again? What is the moon stirring in your heart? And where is your Knight of Swords asking you to finally act? Let this day be your own blend of softness and strength. And if any part of this reading resonates with your story today, I invite you to share it. Your reflections might be exactly what someone else needs to hear.